Everybody? We have another live stream today. I've got my kiddo next to me. You can't see him. It's okay. So today's video or today's topic for this live stream of today would be retro Star Wars figures. Hasbro re-released a bunch of the retro figures. We have Princess Leia, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader as the first run, and then I believe additionally Tarkin as well, because he never was released as a retro figure. So I think that is pretty awesome. Whoa, more. That's early, Mikey Mike. Good morning. How you doing? I thought I need to be here to give you some moral, like go to work, you can do it. Jeez, that's early, man. I will have the same when I'm back in Holland. Get up early to avoid the traffic or be part of the traffic, and sit in the traffic jam. Start at 7, leave at... Oh,
hi everybody, welcome back.
That's nice. That's nice. That's good. That's a good time. I would do the same. I really hope my job in Holland will have the same arrangements, because hey Mago, how you doing? It's just more convenient. Yes, getting out of bed early is kind of shit, but being off early as well, that makes it all the better. No worries, no worries. I know they're a bit random, these live streams, different times, etc. But yeah, I don't know yet how I want to achieve with it. Broadcasting in the afternoon. I am on my way to work. You as well. Oh gosh. Yeah, I will be back this afternoon as well. I'm gonna do another stream this afternoon. I wanted to first do like a Battlefront 2 live stream, but I decided not to because I'm just not happy with that microphone. It's really poopy, and this is actually the microphone setup, so it's super ghetto. It's literally a bottle of water with a really cheap, crappy microphone that I bought for $7. Earlier this week. I thought if I keep it close to my mouth, the quality wouldn't be as bad, but it just has this noisy background sound coming from it. So I don't know if I want to continue making videos with that thing. So yeah, for looks like the state-of-art equipment to me. Yeah, it is, right? I mean, it does do its job. And regarding equipment, I just bought a selfie stick. A selfie stick that is also a tripod, so I can actually mount the camera going forward in different positions, because I have a nice camera graded tripod that can stand really nice, that I used for my previous videos with the nice DSLR camera, but I'm trying to sell it off. I want to have a super compact small setup that all fit in a backpack, like a laptop, the phone, the small travel tripod, and a Bluetooth speaker, and I can go anywhere, everywhere to make videos, edit videos, etc., and be live. So that's the whole idea going forward. But yeah, that's something else. But to the point, I saw that some reviews came out for the new retro Star Wars figures. They look okay. The sculpting is a bit less than the original figures, so that's a bit yeah, that's the trend, right? Yeah, multi-purpose gear basically. So you can make it a selfie stick, you can make it a tripod. I can review stuff on the table, like put the camera on it, very easy, turn it around, flip it, make the video. I really want to have a very small, mobile, compact setup. I don't want to use this big computer anymore. I don't want to use a big camera. I don't want to use a big tripod, blah, 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 blah. I just want a very small, very light, very easy to carry and use. Really bulletproof, basically. Yeah, so back to the Star Wars figures. They look okay, but they're sold out everywhere. So it's probably gonna be something like the old Super Nintendo, what the re-release, the retro Super Nintendos, the small ones, or the Nintendos that people are just buying them in and then resell them on eBay for, I don't know, super high prices. So I don't know if I ever own a set of those re-released retro Star Wars figures. I do hope so, but for now I'm still sticking with the Star Wars beater figures that I have. I did some videos in the past. I got around 100 of these little cheap Star Wars original figures. mostly without their weapons or capes and stuff like that. They've been beaten up. There's some scuffs on their face and hands, some paint wear, but it's okay. I mean, they're still cheaper than the re-release, which is not as accurate and have different weapons that are not the original weapons. Jettisat said, I'm ready for bed here. Good to see you, man. Question, how you're going to haul all those Star Wars models to Holland? I think I saw a giant stack of them. Yeah. So the thing is, the stack's gonna be even bigger. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna unbox them and put them in plastic sealed bags which have been marked, and then I put them in the suitcase, and I can easily fit like 30-40 different sets in there easily. It's not heavy, it's really light plastics. The paper boxes I want to keep. I just will flatten them, send them in a regular box for regular post, ship them over to my home, and then it's dirt cheap that way. And I have all my kits with me. The other 50 kits I already sent, I think around 8 or 10 kits in a box, so I'm gonna send more in different boxes. I still have some stuff to send back to Holland anyway, so we're gonna distribute that over multiple boxes, and that's how I'm gonna end up with somewhere between 80 to 100 different kits. I really aim for 100 kits because they're really cheap here in Hong Kong at the moment. The ones that I can find and pick up, they're really cheap. I constantly check eBay or other model shops or big toy stores and stuff like that, and the prices are at least double, 60% to 80% higher than what I can purchase them here for. So and those prices won't drop because in Europe, etc., they have overstock, but they're just not gonna let it go for dirt cheap as they do here, because the downside here in Hong Kong is there's no space, so they want to make the space for other stuff to sell. They just simply don't have the space, so they sell it at a loss instead of a profit, or even making back the money that they bought it at. So I'm doing really good deals here at the moment, and I don't think it's gonna be this is just the perfect time. It's 3 years in since the Force Awakens, and Star Wars Fedicate is really strong in any toy collecting shop or business that has Star Wars stuff. I mean, if you look at most toy stores, what they carry now for Star Wars stuff, it's very little, because they just don't want to stock up so much stuff anymore. So yeah, actually I'm not really going to into resale. I really want to get multiple of the certain kits, like multiple KSO tools or multiple C3PO, so I can do repaints. I can customize them in different color schemes, etc. Because I don't like I don't want to really get into the business of selling stuff. I don't think I want to be into that, but it's just for personal consumption. And there's a lot of different kits. Bandai has so many different kits. They have, I don't know, I think more than 30 different figures that are 6-inch, the same size as the Black Series or the Figure Art Star Wars figures. And they have like another 30-50 different vehicles, maybe more, like towards the 50 vehicles. So I definitely want to grab all of the ones that I can grab, so I have hopefully as a complete section. Yeah, the Vulcan I'm gonna actually pick up as well, hopefully next week when I have my salary in. It's a 144 scale, and it's a big box. It's just $20, and I think it retails around 40 to 60 US dollar. So I'm gonna save myself money on retail price and shipping as well on top of that, because shipping in Holland is extremely expensive. So well, you guys probably know that as well. So I want to avoid all of that, and then rather have like for 2 years worth of stock at home to build the model kits myself, and then have them at a really affordable price, so I actually can customize things in different color schemes, and you know, maybe mess around with some of the kits. I have a bit of a learning curve there, because I will have that. Boop. Sorry, my son is here. So yeah, that's something I'm super excited for. And also, I made a video earlier about this lightsaber. I'm still gonna make the full review, hopefully when that tripod comes in, because I really gonna need that selfie stick tripod, because everything is shipped out that I used to have to make videos. But this thing starts to really grow on me. initially I was a bit meh about this lightsaber, but it starts to grow more and more on me. And actually now I consider it more like a surgical type of lightsaber. Like it's made for precision cutting. I don't know why. Like it would have the same type of thin beam like in Star Wars Rebels, and it's just a different approach to a lightsaber. Um, Actually, I have a, a Star Wars character in my mind for a long time. The Star Wars character that I would be is actually I would be a part of the Empire. So I would be an Imperial officer in full Imperial officer tunic, the gray one with the hat, with the tag here, with the red and blue insignia, and I would be a inquisitor, so like a Sith inquisitor. So that would be like Darth Vader and Lord Sidious basically stole babies that have force powers that they can manipulate towards their goal of hunting down Jedi. And I see myself as every time I think in my mind that scene where Inglorious Bastards, where you have that Nazi officer, which is dubbed the Jew Hunter. Um, I always felt like it's a very evil thing, and that person that character, no, sorry, the actor that plays that character, I forgot its name in Glorious Bastard, the German officer guy, he plays it so well and so evil that I really portray myself as being that equivalent, but instead of a Jew hunter, I will be a Jedi hunter. I hunt Jedi down. I either kill them or take them prison and then hand them over to Vader, who does whatever he does with him. And the reason for doing that is actually not because I would be evil, but I know for some reason that there is a balance of the Force required. Like the more Jedi die, the more powerful the existing Jedi will be. And I know that Anakin is Darth Vader, but Darth Vader doesn't know that I know that. And I know that I need to grow the power inside Anakin to defeat Darth Vader inside of him and be able to overthrow the Emperor in that way to be the chosen one by letting his force powers grow by having less Jedi present. A bit like Highlander, like the Highlander guy that cut off heads to get stronger. I have that bit of an idea with the Force. Like now with Rey and Kylo Ren, like balancing the Force. There's only two, so they're super strong. Well, there's not that many, so that's why the ones that are left with the Force, they're super strong because to keep that balance. Because if you have a lot of people with the Force, then there dilutes the Force. So I have that as a mindset, and of course the Emperor and Vader would not train me full-fledged with all the tricks and things to become a powerful Jedi or Sith. What they do is only give the necessary things to actually be able to find Force-sensitive people and have some Force, some skill sets with lightsabers. Now that is actually not necessary, but it was a personal choice to carry a lightsaber. So in my mind, my Force powers are very limited. Very limited. I am very good at finding Force sensitive people. That is my power. I know where they are. So a little bit like Xavier from X-Men. Like he knows where all the mutants are. I know where Force sensitive people are. I always can feel where Darth Sidious is, where Vader is. Like I know their whereabouts, but they don't know the extent of my power because I can hide it. So nobody else can feel my presence with the Force. So that's why it allows me to be such a good Jedi hunter. Uh, I don't know. It sounds very interesting to me. A bit like Red Tape, Russian, like the the KGB type of Russian spy stories and stuff like that. I kind of interested in that. So, but yeah, this feels more like a weapon that I would carry and as a surgical weapon to surgically remove Jedi from the Force. Uh, I found that interesting, and I really like the tunic. I like the Emperor. Emperor. Sorry, ah, the Empire tunics, the officer tunics. They just feel so evil because they're so close to actual Nazi tunics, of course. Um, yeah, you need to get yourself a Maelstrom. It's a really nice saber. It really feels good in the hand. It really feels good in the hand. I'm going to order an Highlander Connor McLeod style Okami from Kaizen Sabers when they come out. Awesome. Yes. I love the whole concept of Highlander. I love the TV show and the movies, especially the first one. It's so good. Just it has some really interesting aspect to it, and I wish, I don't know why they don't have any more of that nowadays. Like it would be a very good type of movie now in this time and age of superheroes and Star Wars, etc., to have a new Highlander. There's a reboot of the Highlander franchise, and just delve into that, because it's a really cool concept of living internally and having to either fight or be always on the run for other people with the same power or whatever. I guess so, right? Yeah, I would say so, because it's a really good, strong franchise. It's a really good concept for movies and the existing stuff out there. It's just really good. It allows for a very exciting. Sit, it's my son farting here. Poopy. Very exciting. Yeah, movies. Just have like just humans fighting each other, and you just have to fight for a reason. Like, if you want to live, yeah, and get more powerful, or not, then you have to fight for it. 80s reboots are big as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everything that we loved and cared about is coming back, because there's a lot of money in there. Because we are the ones now with a full-time job. We have the money. We are so the ones that doing the reboots. We are the same generation. So yeah. Um, I want to see more of that. There's like, I want to see a new Mask, the cartoon series. I love Mask. I love the theme song. I really want to see a new Mask. Thundercats, they did a re-release of that TV show not too long, a couple of years ago. I didn't think it was fantastic. But how do you feel about the new Star Wars movie? Have you talked about that yet? I talked a bit in the previous live stream. I am actually really excited for it, because I think it really will fix the Last Jedi and all its flaws and all its weird quirks and plot holes. If the last movie is really really good, we easily forgive the Last Jedi for what it is, and we just basically, maybe because in the last movie they will explain certain things that will then make sense in the Last Jedi, like why Luke was doing that, why Luke was dying like that, why Snoke died so easy. Like if they properly explain that, then we can easily overcome the fact that we now have to deal with a lack of information, and we just have to guess, and it just is not satisfying, the Last Jedi, at least not for me. So I have a feeling that the last movie will be really good, and it will be so good that it makes me kind of like the Last Jedi. Yeah, I think that will happen. So I'm really excited for it. I don't like the idea that Rey is still using the Graflax. I mean, that's really too bad. I hope she will end up with a new lightsaber, but they didn't show us in the trailer. I just really hope she have her own lightsaber design, instead of keep using the Graflax. And I just hope there's another, like a bigger evil than Kylo Ren. I don't feel Kylo Ren is a threat at all. I think, yeah, he is bad. He's a mean guy, but he's by no means a Darth Vader. He's by no means a Darth Sidious. He's just a dude that's angry, and I don't know, like his revenge, or it's the things he's doing. Like it's not very impactful. Yes, he did kill his own dad and stuff like that, but I mean that's like a personal grudge instead of like a quest or a crusade to kill millions and billions of lives and occupy foreign planets and stuff like that. Yeah, he's kind of a baby. He's like he's just throwing tantrums, and it's just I see it as like Sid, like Seth or Sid from Toy Story. I see him like that. He's just a mean kid. He's just a mean kid, but I mean I don't feel like it's a super big threat to the galaxy at all. At all. I feel like that is not. If I would face him, I would not be scared. I would not be scared. Like with a Darth Vader, I would be scared, especially with a Darth Sidious. Like I would be scared, because it's, you don't know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna destroy you. Yeah, I would be scared, because Darth Vader was very military, like very stars. The Darth Sidious is very mysterious and scary looking, and just, yeah, creepy old fucker. Whereas Kylo is just a handsome dude, a tall handsome dude with a cool mask. It's just, I don't know. But oh well, we'll see. Yes, yeah, that was nice, right? That really threw everybody off. It does make sense. They put Darth Sidious in there because I think after the Last Jedi they really needed to throw some aces or some special wild cards to get people really like, shoot, I really want to see the last movie now. I feel like that was really a bit necessary. I did not expect Darth Sidious at all, because it was part of the many. Oh gosh, dudes. I think I have an emergency here. One moment. I think this is a bad poo emergency. Oh yeah, it's a bad poo emergency. I'm gonna end the live stream, guys. Live calls, poo calls. I need to change the diaper because I can smell it. Yeah, no good. I will be back later on another live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun cleaning butts. So sorry about that. I will be back with another live stream tonight when you guys are back after work or sleep. Thanks for watching, and let me know for the next topic if you want to discuss something. But I really have to do this now because it's getting everywhere. Okay, no worries. Thanks for watching, guys. Need to go.